Hi there, welcome back to D'Souza Art. Today I'm going to do a flip cup with silicone oil. This is one of my 5 and 5 series. That's 5 different paint pouring techniques using the same 5 colours and the one pouring medium. So for my flip cup, the consistency of the paint, you want it to be on the thicker side so that you can maintain your cell shape. So as you can see, when I drizzle that paint back in, it leaves a trace on the surface for about a second or so before it disappears back into the paint. So this is my normal mixed paint, but we want to add to the colours. I'm not going to add any to the white, but we're going to add just a couple of drops of silicone oil. 1, 2. And I'm only going to roughly mix that. 1, 2. You don't want to use too much silicone. Unfortunately, with these particular pours, the silicone rises to the surface as part of how you get such a nice result. I might just put 1 in this. But you end up with this oily residue on the surface of your canvas that you have to spend a fair whack of time cleaning off. And if you want to varnish or resin the piece afterwards, if you don't get all of that oil off, then it's not going to play well. You'll get a bad reaction with your varnish or your resin. It'll be a pitting. All right, so I've got a couple of cups here. Now this one of them's dirty. I'll grab another one. You can see that I try to reuse everything, including my cups. So I'm going to load these up with my colours. I'll start with white. I'm going to do 2 layers of each colour in each cup. Next I'll do my navy blue. And I'll do my green. I love this green. Iridescent green yellow by Petri Dish, this one. Then we'll do turquoise. And the gold. Okay, start again. And just because I like the colour so much, I'm just going to do 1 layer more of green. Okay. So, time to flip. We'll just give that a moment. Just want to let all of the paint come out. Now I'm just going to get the rest of the paint out of here so we don't waste it, but also I want to use it as a bit of a flow extender so that the paint's not running over the dry canvas there. Got some cells starting to form already. Alright, I'll give it a quick torch to start with. Pop some bubbles and see if we can get a few more cells to pop up. And now, let's move the paint around, which will also help activate the paint. Wow, look at these ones. These big caterpillar ones. One of the tricks with this particular technique is to try and move the paint in a way that you don't lose the lovely shape of your cells. That's why it's quite helpful to have a spinner, which I'm going to spin out now. I'll give that another torch. You don't want to over torch, otherwise you end up with cells overtaking the entire composition. I think I might have a lump in here. Yes, I do. So the more movement and the more heat, the more you get that oil reacting with the paint. Oh, I love that one in the middle there. We still have a little bit of paint movement. I want to make sure that we don't end up with any cracking, because this is a very interesting piece. Still a bit of movement. Oh, we're getting some really nice ones popping up now. One more quick little torch, really just for bubbles now. Everyone has their own preference as to what they like with cells. I don't really like to have cells take over completely. This is probably as much as I like. I like to have a little bit of a balance. I do love this stripe through the middle here. There is still a little bit of paint movement. I'll give it one further small spin and then I'm going to call it because I like this composition. I really don't want to lose it. And we're just going to cross our fingers that I haven't left too much paint on, that it will crack, because I'll be very sad. Oh, there's another bubble that needs to go. Okay, let me clean off the underside. Okay, let's pop this away to dry.